What do you think are going to be the changes that are needed in that C-suite moving forward to be able to really respond to what the evolving world needs?
Yeah, really great question. I think we're seeing a change in the whole workforce, really. I mean, that extends into the C-suite, right? Because we think about, again, 20, 30, 40 years ago, if you were to ask most leaders of organizations, so chief execs and so on, how much of your time is spent delivering business as usual versus delivering kind of major change in your organization? I would say most people would say 90% plus is BAU, business as usual, and a small amount is probably delivering some kind of organizational change, or kind of the next phase of the business. I think if you were to ask people today, it's like the other way around, right? I think every leader I know is just delivering major change all the time. If we're serious about the fact that businesses are delivering change, then this is where the roles on the C-suite, I think, come into question. So that really is the leader of day-to-day business as usual, the leader of operations, making sure things are efficient. It's something like a chief projects officer or a chief transformation officer whose job it is to drive change and transformation in a business, whether that's digital transformation or corporate commercial transformation or something else. So I think we're seeing all of those types of change. You see it in the HR space. You don't have HR directors now. We have another CPO, not chief projects officer, chief people officer. So you have them. It's much broader than it was now. They're not just recruiting staff. It's all about culture and ethos and benefits and all kinds of different things, welfare, for people. So that shift from IQ to EQ is the kind of wider change as well, that emotional intelligence piece that we see in the boardroom. So I think, the C-suite is changing. And I think in the next 5 years, it'll be unrecognizable to what it was 10 years ago.